Welcome everyone to EdTech Live. Thanks for joining us today. We are going to be creating an audio tour of Rome's greatest hits. Let's dive in, but before we do, I have some congratulations. We did a giveaway in the month of March on our March EdTech Live, and we wanted to announce the winners of that one. So, drum roll, please. Here are our 4 winners. So these classes just won a class set of the Logitech Styli for Chromebooks. So if you are a winner, please email me and we will get your prize delivered to your classroom. So again, today I said we're going to be creating an audio tour of Rome's greatest hits. We will be identifying and researching important contributions that Rome has made to Western civilization. And we're going to get some help from an AI tool called Magic School. So we will be using some artificial intelligence today to help us with that research and identification. Open up a new tab and go to seriesedtech.net/MS join. Now, friends, this is an AI tool, and with any AI tools like ChatGPT, you never want to enter any personal information into the platform. So don't do your full name, never do your birthday, never do your phone number, address, anything like that. So it is an AI tool, but we want to keep you safe. I'm going to open up a new tab and walk you through those steps. So seriesedtech.net/MS join. Teachers, feel free to pause me at any time if I'm going too fast and catch up when everyone is ready. So you will need to enter your name, only do your first name to join the room. I have sent these AI tools to this classroom. Go ahead and read through this language right here to make sure that you will use Magic School responsibly. Once you do, click I acknowledge. And I have sent you some fun tools like character chatbot. You can have a conversation with a historical figure or Taylor Swift maybe. Create some jokes, but we're going to use Reina today. Reina is very similar to ChatGPT if you've ever used that or heard of that before. We are going to ask Reina what those contributions of Rome to Western civilization were. So I'm going to click Reina for students. And I just realized, friends, I need to increase my mouse size so that you can see where I'm pointing. That better? Cool. I'm going to pick what grade level I want the text for her to chat with me at. So I can pick 6th grade, or if I want something a little easier to understand, I might pick 3rd or 4th grade. So I'm going to pick, let's do 4th grade today. And I'm going to ask Reina, let's go back to our prompt. Identify and research important contributions Rome has made to Western civilization. So I'm going to type in, what contributions to Western civilization did Rome make? I'm not sure. She'll figure it out. Click generate. Wow. She's still going. Look at all the contribution. So this is a lot to read. I'm going to ask her to shorten to a list of 5. Wow. Okay, that is much easier for me to understand. So go ahead and read the 5 that Raina gave you. Cool. Now we're ready to take this information and put it into a presentation on Canva where we will then record ourselves making that audio tour, our voice talking. So I am going to minimize this window, and I would like for you guys to open up a new tab and go to Clever. Click on the Canva icon. Log in with Google. So click login and then continue with Google. Type in your Google credentials, and then it's going to ask you to sign in with Microsoft. Use your same Google username and password for Microsoft as well. Then I will show you what it looks like once you're in. Your home page should look something similar to this. We will be doing a presentation today. So click on presentation if it's here for you. If it's not here, you can always search for presentation. And you want to do 16 by 9, 4 by 3 is old school, 16 by 9. You will get lots of templates. Yours might look a little different than mine. I just want you to pick one, and then we can always change it later. So if you want to search for presentations like the ones I have right here, I think I typed in history so that you get presentation templates that look a little more vintage or something that would pertain to our topic. Maybe if even I type Rome in, let's see what they give us. They're okay. I like the other ones better. So let me click the back button. We can always edit these as well. But there was one I saw on my last page that I think I liked even better. This one with the globe, kind of like that one. So I'm going to click on that. I can preview it. Yep, that looks pretty good. I'm going to click customize this template. And here we go. Let's get started. So we have a title and then a subtitle here. We have all of our other pages that we can add right here. We need to give this a title. So I'm going to title it let me look at the title of our thing again. Rome's Greatest Hits. That's what we want to title it. So I'm going to title it Rome's Greatest Hits. And I can delete that other one. And my text is like curved up. It looks like it has an effect on it. So I'm going to go up to effects. This is where you change effects or add effects. And yes, it has a curve. And I can change that curve like that, make it a little smaller so that it fits. Have fun with the effects up there. Then I want to put my name. So I'm going to do by Emily. If you do not have another text box to put your name, you can go over here to text and add it. Again, this one looks like it has an effect on it, like an outline. So play around with those effects and outlines. So Rome's Greatest Hits by Emily. Now I have some flowers here. I'm not sure why they're there. I don't think they have anything to do with Rome. They don't match my theme. So I'm going to click and delete them. There we go. Much better. Now I'm going to go back to design over here and add some other pages. What I'm looking for is to have a slide with a picture of one of Rome's contributions and nothing else. So I'm not going to put text on that slide. I'm just going to have one picture. So I wouldn't want to choose one of these templates that has like all these text boxes or even 3 pictures, like this one looks pretty good. So I'm going to click plus and I'm going to add it as a new page. I'm going to get rid of the text. And now I have a place to put like one picture. Let me go back to Raina and see that the first contribution was engineering and architecture. Rome gave us roads, bridges, and buildings with cool designs like arches and domes. They even invented concrete. So I want to find a picture that captures that. So I might want to type in a Roman building on my elements right here to see what it gives me. So Roman building. Oh, and here we might have some buildings, but I should probably verify that these are actual Roman buildings rather than just what the computer is telling me. So I might want to run a quick Google search just to verify my information, but I do know for a fact that this one is. So here's my image. Cool. Now where am I going to put the information? You're going to add the information to the notes section. The notes. So I'm going to go back to Raina and I will want to copy and paste this information into the notes. So I'm going to highlight that first one and on my keyboard, mine looks different than yours, but I'm going to hold down the control button and the C button at the same time to copy that text. Now I'm going to go back to my presentation into my notes, and on my keyboard, I'm going to hit Control V to paste, Control C and Control V to paste the information into the notes. Now, the problem is that I copied and pasted straight from Raina and I didn't make any adjustments to make it my own writing. So I need to change this sentence to add some words to make it my own. Otherwise, I'm plagiarizing the AI tool. So go ahead right now, make those adjustments. I'm going to keep mine as it is just because mine's an example, but you do need to change yours. Again, teachers, feel free to pause me at this time so that students can rewrite their sentences. I am going to move forward though. Now I'm ready to add my next piece of information from Raina, and that was on law and government. They came up with the idea of having laws written down so everyone knows them, and they had a big influence on how countries run today with ideas like voting and having representatives. So I'm going to highlight that information, Control C, go back to my presentation. I'm going to click on the 3 dots right here to duplicate this page. I can go over to the notes, Control V to paste the information, get rid of the picture of the building. And now I need to find an icon to represent law and government, like voting. Voting would be a cool one. So I can type in voting under elements. Lots, this is a great one right there, voting. Move it to the middle. And now I will go back to the notes and rewrite my sentence on that contribution. I'm going to go ahead and finish all of the contributions that Raina shared with me and put them into different slides. I also probably want to come up with something to say at the beginning, so like an introduction. So I can go back to my first really long response that Raina gave me and find what would make a good introductory sentence. So like, The legacy of Rome is deeply embedded in Western civilization, influence how we think, how we live, think, and see the world even today. That is a good introductory sentence. So I'm going to Control C. I will go back to my very first slide, go to the notes, paste it in there, and then I will want to rewrite that introductory sentence as well, because that kind of hooks our audience into what we're going to share with them. So go ahead and finish your 5 right now. Pause me. I am going to share with you how to turn this into an audio tour. Alrighty, so now let me show you how to record the audio tour. So the first thing you'll want to do in your presentation, you'll go up to present, and then you'll want to go to presenter view. I have a couple other features that you don't have, but presenter view is what you'll want. You'll click present, make sure you click allow. And then we don't need to enter full screen mode because we don't have an audience yet. So we're going to exit out of this, minimize this window, and then I can exit out of this as well. My notes will show up on the right-hand side, and I can click through the slides and use the arrows on my keyboard to go from slide to slides, or I can use these to go to the next page. So I'm going to preview all of my pages, making sure my notes are there. And then when I am ready to record, I'm going to, let me make my mouse bigger for you. I'm going to go up to Screencastify, which is an extension on your Chrome browser. It's like a pink arrow that has a video camera in the middle of it. If you do not have Screencastify up there, you can open up a new tab and search for it and add it to Chrome. But I'm going to click on Screencastify. It might ask you to sign in with Google, follow all of those prompts. And then what you want to do is you have a couple options. You can record the browser tab, the desktop, embed, or have your webcam up. We can do just the browser tab, so it's only pulling from this one tab. And I don't need to embed my webcam, so I'm going to toggle that one off. You do also have some more options like counting down, showing drawing tools, and recording the tab audio. For this one, I don't need drawing tools and I don't need any tab audio, but I do want it to count down for me so that I know when it's going to start recording. So I'll click browser tab, make sure your microphone is working over here with that green thing going up and down. You might need to allow access to the microphone. And then when you're ready to record, click record, and it's going to count down 3 seconds. And in those 3 seconds, I need to switch over to my first slide quickly. So here we go. Today, I'm going to talk about Rome's greatest hits, or whatever your intro is. And I can click the arrow to take me to my next slide and read. Rome gave us roads, bridges, and buildings with cool designs like arches and domes. They even invented concrete. So you're just reading your notes over here. They came up with the idea of having laws written down so everyone knows them, and they had a big influence on how countries are run today with ideas like voting and having representatives. When I'm all done, I'm going to go back up to Screencastify and click the stop button. It should then open up a new tab showing you your recording. What I would like for you to do is change the name of it up here to your name and then the title. Now we need to do some editing to this video so that my notes do not show. So I am going to click open an editor. And then I'm going to use this crop feature right here. So I will click on crop. Oh, maybe I need to click in, click in your video, click crop. And I want to crop my video to just my presentation like that. And then I'm going to click done. And I have magically just removed, take me to my next slide and that you can't see me reading. Rome gave us roads. Cool. When you are finished, you're going to click export. And you have two options. You can export it locally to your Chromebook, or you can save it to Google Drive. I am going to export it as an MP4. And again, give it the name. And then click download. And then I'm going to close it. Mine pops up here showing me when it's done downloading. You're on a Chromebook, so it's going to go to your downloads folder. Now, teachers, I would highly recommend creating a Google Classroom assignment for them to upload this file to. If you guys wanted to export it, export to Screencastify, give it a name, and then it'll provide you a link. You might want to do this as well, or have your teacher pick, do they want the link or the file? So I could also copy the page link. And teachers, when you're in Google Classroom, just create an assignment that's called Rome's Greatest Hits and assign it to all of your students, and you don't have to do anything else other than just assign. This will give them the opportunity to go to the assignment in Google Classroom and add either the file that they downloaded or the link that they just got. So students, go to your Google Classroom, click on the assignment, and then there will be a button there that says add, and then add your file from your downloads folder or the link that you just generated. So that is how we can record our audio tour without having to memorize our entire presentation. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.